Hello. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Things are on its way. Things are happening. Alright. I can't see. I gotta get into my thingy. Hey. Things are happening. Things are on the way. Kate is live streaming today. And I promise I won't delete this one. One. Go this way. We're gonna go this way. Right? Oh, this way. Oh, shoot. Go this way. Aha! Aha! Hello, everyone. It's so good to see you. Welcome in. I'm gonna get some music here in 1 second. Just give me 1 second.
Battery 20%.
Ooh, 20%. This is gonna be a short one.
Connected to DSKTOPQD0G68.
Yeah. How is everyone? Yeah. Are we having fun? Yeah. How is everyone? Yeah. How is everyone? Yeah. Are we having fun? Yeah. The week has just begun. Ooh. Woo. I am doing my best. And I'ma tell you what. That's good enough for me. Yeah. Theresa Leaps. How's everyone doing? Thank you so much for joining me. It's good to see you. Welcome in. My name's Kate. Welcome to Kate's Plate Live. This is a live podcast. Everything I think, say, like, and do. And if you think, like, or say things as well, you are welcome. Everyone's welcomed here. Hey, Melina. It's good to see you. How are you? Long time, sis. Welcome in. Make sure you double tap the screen, not my sister, for a like, please. If you like what you see, you want to follow me, please hit subscribe. It's good to see everyone. Hi. Hey, X-Ray. Oh my god, I love weird girls with terrible haircuts. You know what? X-Raz, Pomera, you were in the right place. Schmuller is the best YouTuber. I don't know who that is. Countdown to movie day. Let's chat the night away. Who wants to talk? What do we have to talk about? It's almost moving day. Who wants to sit and play? Who wants to ask me questions about my life? My life. Hey, Tweak. Okay, you're cool too, sis. Damn. Okay, so I got 3 more things to do and then I'll come back to you, I promise. Who's ready for moving day? It's gonna be the best always. Who's ready to move with me? Ready to go to a new community? Let's go on our way. Let's go towards today. Yes. Arabuna. Ow, ow. Alright, okay, okay, okay. Awesome, 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 awesome. Let's go back to the start. I want to see how much I fart. Just kidding. I don't do that. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Just kidding. It's not disgusting. Okay, let me go back into my chat and then we can talk. Oh my gosh, 26 people are here. Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kate's Plate Live. This is a live podcast of different things I think, say, like, and do. I'm currently in the process of moving. As you can see, everything is as bare as my bottom. Ask me questions. I'll tell you answers. I'm not a prude. Just don't be rude, you know? But, you know, whatever you want to ask, that's cool. Hi. Hi. Hi, Chief. 432. I'm here. Hi, Melina. Double gold medals. What am I, famous? Like, what? Am I like awesome? Oh my god, double gold medals. Look at all this moving I've done. This is insane. I've been so busy for like... Well, 2 weeks ago, I had a stomach virus. That's all I have to say about that. It lasted 7 days, and it was as awful as you would think it sounds. Just no good. And then I packed all of my knickknacks and all of my movies and my books and stuff. And then now we're like 45% packed. And that's awesome because we worked our butt off. Did you play any sports? Not really. I was more a musical theater girl. Singing, dancing, acting, directing, writing. I'm very good at badminton, though, for some reason. No. Do you like to drink water? Love water. Water's great. I love ice water, personally. But I like warm, like room temperature or hot water after lunch or dinner, because it's like really good for your body. It helps just like push everything out. Do I like pickles? No. What's my favorite color? Pink. What's my favorite movie? Beetlejuice. If I had to pick one from the 21st century, my favorite movie from the 21st century is probably The Dark Knight, with Step Brothers and Borat coming in as 3 and 4. I went to go see Borat in theaters, and the person I went to go see it with did not think it was funny. Cut to me just laughing my beep off. And they just we ended our friendship about 6 months after that, to be honest. But I'll never forget me just like dying inside laughing about this mockumentary and this fearless human being named Sacha Baron Cohen that could go and do this type of humor and just... And, like, ego, there's no ego. There's no ego. You can't. With that type of humor, you can't have an ego. Fantastic. But just imagine, like, imagine whatever your favorite funny movie is, and just imagine sitting next to someone who just doesn't laugh the entire time. And you're just like, okay, well... maybe I should reevaluate this. Bye, Chief. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for asking questions, by the way. Thank you so much for asking questions. Ask me questions. I'm not a prude. Just don't be rude. I'll tell you things. That was very sweet. Sup, Gringa? How you doing? I am really busy right now and extremely tired. I in the process of moving my life from one spot to another spot in time and place and space. And so it's been a very busy couple of weeks. 2 weeks ago, I had a stomach virus. I couldn't get out of bed. Can't pack anything if you can't get out of bed. That was a really rough 6 days of my life. But last week was better, and this week I'm fine. And now this week is, as they said once in a very popular movie, we're in the end game now. I would say about 80% of my knickknacks and paddywhacks and just things I don't need, like Funko Pops. I would say 90% of that has been packed and is already where it needs to go. There's a lot more to be moved. We are grateful and gracious that we have a lot more time on our hands than other people may have had before. So we're very grateful for that, but it's an everyday thing. One of our relatives gifted us a truck so we could move things back and forth. Very grateful for that. Big shout out. And we're doing the best that we can. It's a lot of takeout because I can't cook because all of my utensils are the other place I'm going to be living. It's been a lot of DoorDash. It's been a lot of reminiscing. It's been a lot of packing up things. I mean, I went actually, okay, so tonight, oh man, I should have saved them, but I went through a whole box of pictures that was just in my storage. And they're pictures from like my high school graduation and my friends in high school and blah, 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 you know. And I looked through them and I just was like, oh my gosh, I've changed so much. And I'm just like, I look at the pictures of this girl who was graduating high school. And now I'm at the point where like one of my biggest dreams in my life has come true. And I just look at these pictures and I'm just like, girl, if I could just tell you to just hold on. Just hold on. Life is going to be shitty and terrible to you. It's going to be really, really hard. But if you can just hold on, you can do it. Kenny. It's good to see you. Oh, Kenny being a mod. Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate you. Kenny. Oh my gosh, Kenny. We got a lot going on. Phoenix asked, what is this channel about? Hello, Phoenix. Welcome. My name is Kate. Welcome to Kate's Plate Live. This is a live podcast of different things I think, say, like, and do. If you think, like, or say things as well, you're welcomed. Everyone is welcomed here. I don't know what you love, but let's talk about what I know. Thank you for hopping into my channel. My channel is about pop culture, movie news, and food. Those are probably, like, the 3 topics that if I am going to have a topic, that's what I'll talk about. But this is also just, like, a general chat. Open podcast. I want you guys to ask me questions in chat so I can talk to you guys. I've been live streaming since September of last year. I am in the process of a transition right now, so I don't really have any topics other than I'm moving. But usually what we talk about is movies and TV and pop culture and some topics. Not so much politics, not so much religion, not so much, but I'm pretty open to any conversation. Like I said, I'm not a prude. Just don't be rude. Like, you can ask me questions. I've had a very full life. Lots and ups and downs. Lots of really fun stories to talk about if you're in that mood. But basically, like, this channel is just for fun. I just want people to see, oh, Kate's live. Let's go hang out with her in her light. And I can just sit there for a long time and just hang out with you guys and feel comfortable. Of course, Kenny, thank you for being here. No, I have not seen your subscriber. I lost like 5 subscribers in the last 2 weeks, but I've been so busy. I mean, like, when I had my stomach flu 2 weeks ago, I was not in the mood to live stream. And then last week I was really busy just packing everything up, and this week I've been extremely busy just moving things, but I wanted to hop on here because I haven't live streamed in a while, and I wanted to just update everybody about what's going on. Phoenix asked, transit? Well, I'm doing a transition between the place I live now to the place I'm going to live in the future. That's the transition I'm making. It's a lot of packing. And I have to change my address. But it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true. I grew up in a very beautiful home on top of a very nice hill next to a highway and a very nice property. And I hated it because I was little and I had no access to my friends because I lived in the freaking country. And I hated it and I didn't want to live there anymore. And so when I moved to the big city 13 years ago, I was so happy to move to the big city into a nice apartment. 13 years has passed. I am ready to go back to living in a house. I can't wait to do that. And it's been a really long journey. But we're here now. And a month from now, there will be nothing to complain about. I will just be so freaking happy. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. And I can't wait to show you guys where we're going to be living. Kenny's you almost have Kenny, you have that many subscribers? That's fantastic. I think my goal for the year is going to be 350. I only have to get like 60 more subscribers. 350 for the year would be good for me, because at this point I'm not streaming, I'm not putting lives up, I'm not putting shorts up. Well, I mean, because I'm busy. I'm in the process of moving, And you've been networking. Fantastic. That's key. Networking is key. I wouldn't have 290 subscribers without networking. That's awesome. And I haven't been on Anna's. I haven't been on Anna's page, Kenny. I've hopped into Shelly's live a couple of times. I've just been so busy. I don't have any time to be on the YouTubes. I have like an hour tonight. That's about it. But I wanted just to say hello and get a little bit of movement for my channel. I have live streamed in the last couple of weeks, but nothing I can publish. I've just been a little bit out of my mind. I mean, like, not for nothing, but I mean, like, usually I'm a little bit out of my mind, but the last couple streams have been like crazy out of my mind. I got an email from like one of my my streaming gurus, and like I guess I didn't understand it. I think I read the email wrong because I thought that person was saying watch out for this person instead of being like, oh no, you're the person. And I read it completely wrong. And then I just was like, oh, I messed that up completely. And I just was like, well, I can't focus on anything right now. Like, I'm too busy doing this, and that. I gotta move this. I gotta do this. I gotta change an address. I gotta do that. I gotta get a mailbox. I gotta get the mail. I gotta move the boxes. I gotta pack the boxes. I gotta figure out how to do this. I gotta figure out what am I gonna wear? What am I keeping? I have 2 more nights. And then we're out of here. But it's been a lot, guys. So for anyone that I've upset, I don't understand what you're talking about, please forgive me. My brain is completely scattered. Hi, Johnny. You on Kamari's live on Friday? That's awesome. How'd that go? What kind of live does she host? Does she just do like a informal chat, or does she do like topics? Or I've only seen her live for like a couple seconds before I was going to bed, I think. Okay, everyone, give me a couple seconds. I gotta go do X, Y, and Z. I will return. That's awesome, Kenny. How'd that go? Kenny, I need you to go live with me. I need some of these subscribers, bro. Let's get this happening, Captain. Like, seriously. Oh my gosh, what happened? What was that? That was weird. That was unsightly. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Praise. Praise. That's awesome. That's awesome. There we go. Look at me. I'm the liminal space now. Yes. Nice. Kenny, you're on everyone's live except mine. Gonna flip my hair a little bit and be like, I'm not gonna take it personal, but I gotta flip my hair a little bit. Gotta flip that hair a little bit. Hi, Flying Squirrel. Welcome in. Welcome to Kate's Plate Live. This is a live podcast of different things I think, say, like, and do. And if you think, like, or say things as well, you're welcomed. Everyone's welcomed here. I don't know what you love, but let's talk about what I know. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so happy to have your company. Please, if you like what you see, you want to follow me, hit subscribe. If you like the light, go ahead and tap the screen. Not my sister for a like. Thank you. We talk about pop culture here. Ask me questions. I'll tell you answers. I'm not a prude. Just don't be rude. What do you want to know? What do you have for me? Currently, right now in my life, I am transitioning from living in one space to another. So my room is extremely bare. I'm going for that liminal space thing. Let me know. Welcome in. It's good to see you. It's good to have you here. I want to see you again. I don't have a lot of time this evening because I have a very busy week. But here I am. Ask me questions. I'll give you answers. Just don't be rude. But I'm not a prude. Like, you can ask me questions, but just don't be rude about it. Hi. Josh. Joshua. Oh my gosh, Joshua. It's been a minute. Josh, you haven't been here for like my last 3 meltdowns. Oh man, it's good to see you. Kenny says, I can't wait until Wednesday. What's Wednesday, Kenny? What's going on? Paulina says, when I was a child, my father locked me in a trunk for 2 days for misbehaving. When I was at the Indiana State Fair, a day before I started high school, and I was 15 years old, I was there with a then best friend of mine, and we were there from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., and we were getting breakfast, some biscuits and gravy, and this older gentleman sat with us and told us that they found his grandkid inside of a trunk because he was kidnapped for like a few days. So was that you? That'd be a really crazy coincidence if that was you. Whew. That'd be nuts. Paulina, I'm not even kidding. I mean, that was a real story this guy told us while we were just sitting there eating biscuits and gravy. I was 15, she was 14. Do you take Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? And if so, may Jesus bless you. I do. Thank you. Ooh, payday. And you're getting your haircut? Pictures. I want pictures, Kenny. I want to see that haircut. Easton Jesus, always. I was here for a couple. You forgot me. No, Joshua, I did not forget you. I just couldn't remember if you were here for my last 3 breakdowns in a row. I remember you. I just don't remember those 3 times you were in my stream. But I remember you. Is Anna here? Anna. Oh, Anna, I love you so much. Anna, you draw the best pictures. I'm really bad at grammar. You drew a very good Betty Boop. Drawed is not a word. I don't think drawed is a word. You drew your Betty Boop was fantastic today. The cheeks alone, I was like, look at that boop. I was like, I also really liked the cars you did a couple days ago. Anna, those are really good. Just like the highlights of like not the highlights, but you know, like the like just the definition and the details in the picture. That it was not great to sit there with an older guy just telling you these stories, and we're just like trying to eat biscuits and gravy, but like it happens, unfortunately, when you are a teenage girl sometimes. The rest of that story though, Pauline, gets extremely more interesting, but that's for another time. Oh, Anna, do we need to pull squat up? I mean, I don't know. Like, back in my day, Anna, it was like, rings off, hair up, shirt tucked in, let's go. You have something to say to my bestie? Do you have something to say to my sister? But, you know, I'm not that person anymore. I've gone through Kung Fu. Peace within, peace without, peace with all. Of course, Anna. Like, Anna, not for nothing, and I didn't want to bring this up without you here, but I've seen a couple of your like community posts about like someone like being mean to you or hurting you or whatever, and with my full heart, I'm that person, excuse my language, but that person is a jackass, stupid fucker. Whoever would ever say those type of things to you, you do not deserve that. You know that you're worth more, and we all love you so much more. So I didn't know the right time to like say something, and I don't know if this was the right time, but since you're here in my chat and Kenny's with us too, like, I'm so sorry you have to go through this. And I am personally sorry that I can't be there for you right now because I'm moving and my life is completely scattered in like two different directions. So the supportive person I could be, I can't be right now. I'll get back to it. I'll be there. But I just want you to know that I love you, and if anything ever gets too out of hand, you please let me know as well. Like, we can deal with this stuff together. Like, I met you through Shelly. I met Shelly through Rome. I met Rome through Unk. I mean, like, the way that we all met each other through the live stream community is so vast and wide and not so much complicated, but just like extremely like diverse. And we all interweave with each other, which is beautiful, which is one thing I love about live streaming. And that's why I love being here talking to you guys. But I just haven't been able to because I've been busy. And the last couple, like, I had a stomach virus for a week and I was out of my mind, just crazy sick. And then, you know, like, life happens and depression happens and things happen. And I am going to post this live stream though because I'm proud of this one. Really proud of myself for this one. But anyway, Anna, we love you. We're here for you. No one's leaving you. We're here. Always. Like, I went through, so since I'm moving, I'm going through stuff, and just like whatever I don't have to take to the next place, I'm not taking, right? Right now I'm holding a you know, like when you go into the mall and they have those picture places and you can do like the photo, like 4 pictures, and you like get the strip out of the mall and you do like you're with your boyfriend or your friends. Right now I'm holding one with one of my friends from middle school. I mean, I haven't looked at these pictures in years because they were packed away, you know? I'm just like looking at them and just like, you know, we were happy. Like, we were good friends when we were friends. But I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I've felt closer to people I meet online than people that I meet in real life. And I think a lot of you guys can agree in a certain way. And it's not because of distance, or it's not because these people can't, if I tell Anna, like, oh my gosh, my friend did this and this, Anna's not gonna go run off to that friend. She has no idea who I'm talking about. So it's different that way. But I think it's the truth, though. I think, especially nowadays, I mean, hell, you guys, I started chatting with people since I was 7 years old. On the internet, since I was 7 years old. I got extremely more accustomed to people and their friendship online than in real life. And I don't know anymore if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm grateful for it because I got George is here. Hi, George. Thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you. I'm really sorry I missed Bill's couple last of his streams. Just, I haven't been around on Saturdays. But, like, I can talk to George. I can talk to Anna. I can talk to Kenny. White Production. I can talk to Joshua. Everyone that pops in once in a while. You guys don't have to carry any of this with you. And you guys can just hop in and say hi. And that's awesome. But it's been a really intense last couple of weeks. And I am ready for them to be over. But then I think my channel is going to burst like a supernova. I'm going to be able to have my own streaming room. I'll be able to have so much more space to stream. I'll be able to have things to talk about. I'll be able to have content. Because right now, I don't have much content. And crying over the past is not content. For anyone that's ever just like, does she know that she cries throughout most of her live streams? I do. Am I proud of it? No. Do I publish it? No. Are you here for it? Yeah, you are, and I appreciate you, and thank you for being here with me. But as soon as the transition and the moving is over, we're going supernova, you guys. We're going supernova. I know, Kenny, I appreciate all your messages. Thank you for checking in on me. I really do appreciate that, especially on my little crash out streams. Again, I've been on the internet for like over 30 years. I just decided, about what are we now? Oh my god. I just decided 8 months ago I was going to start live streaming and putting my voice and sometimes my face on the internet. So I'm still new. All right, I have a question for you guys. What's your like late night in a perfect situation where you have enough money and you are in the right state of mind and you were like, I'm gonna go. It's 12. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go to blank to get food. Do you pick Taco Bell or do you pick White Castle or do you pick McDonald's? Remember, all of these choices are terrible nutrition. We're not talking about good nutrition. We're not talking about what's healthy. We're talking about it's 2 o'clock and you haven't eaten all day because you've been moving. What do you order? I go with Taco Bell because I think it's the healthiest choice, right? At least at Taco Bell, you get tomatoes. They have vitamin C. Shit. Kenny, I don't know what that is. I don't live in Ohio. I live next to Ohio. So think about places that are open next to Ohio. I'm a Casey's girl. Casey's pizza is so good. Their sausage pizza slice. Kenny, have you ever been to a Leo gas station? They're pretty good. They do these things. They make like these like little puffy buns. They put like bacon, egg, and cheese in them. Like they put like different types of filling in them. They're really good. For like gas station, they're like extremely good cuisine. I don't get out of my state anymore either. I mean, I used to. I drove. My husband and I drove through Ohio to get to east of Erie, Pennsylvania. We went to um, a city called Northeast. The city itself was called North Space East, Pennsylvania, which is like east of Erie, Pennsylvania, which is next to Lake Erie, which is a Great Lake, which is next to Ohio. So we drove through Ohio. We drove around Columbus. I've been to Ohio like plenty of times, but um, that was a very interesting trip. Last year I went to Tennessee, I went to Michigan, I went to Ohio. Oh man. Pretty much just like that area. Kentucky, fudge. Forgot Kentucky. That's okay, Kenny. Being on 2 live streams, but you can't get out of Ohio. I get out of my state all the time. I've been on 0 live streams with people. It'd be cool one day to be on a live stream with you and Anna. That'd be fun. my gosh, you guys, 9 minutes until I'm done though. I only wanted to come on for an hour because I don't have anything else to talk about other than I'm exhausted, I'm moving, I'm exhausted. Like, that's all I got, you guys. That's it. I had a stomach virus like 2 weeks ago. It sounds as bad as you think. It was, and the thing is like, it didn't even start till like 5 o'clock on 5 p.m. on Monday of that week. And so I just was like exhausted for no reason. And then I was like, oh, okay. I just was not expecting to get a freaking stomach virus in May. Like, but who knows? Okay, so I do have a question for chat. Everyone who wants to participate. This is a real question. And please don't say just Google it, because I don't want to Google it. I want to ask you. Okay. Has anybody here used Facebook Marketplace? Do you feel comfortable using it to sell stuff? Have your payments gone through if you have used Facebook Marketplace? Or if you haven't used it, have you guys heard of any horror stories? Since I'm moving, I have things that I could sell. I have a collection of Holly Hobby plates, and I would like to sell them. I mean, it's a good collection. They're in really good condition. I bought them for like 99 cents at Goodwill. When I go on eBay or Etsy or Collection, when I go to those places, you can buy like 6 of them for like $30. I have a collection of 4. So I'd be asking for just like $20-25. Like, I'm not going to be precious with it. I just need to get them out of my life, and I'd like someone who collects Miss Holly Hobby to have them. Yeah, I didn't even know she was a collector's item. I just thought she was some dumb girl with a big hat. I was like in my early 20s. I was thrifting. Who the fuck knows? I don't. So Kenny, do you know anyone that's used Facebook Marketplace? Like, and had, like, I mean, I'm not opposed to using it to sell things. I've never done it before, so I'm apprehensive. I'm a little bit worried about it. I don't know, like, what type of money transaction it's going to go through, like a Cash App or, and then I also have to, like, package and mail this stuff to people. I don't know. Yeah, I know, right? So I thought there's an antique place about like 2.5 miles away from me, and I think I just need to call them first of all and just be like, first of all, do you take these types of plates? And then second of all, like how much would you pay for a 4-pack of Hobby Hollies? And if they said, I'll give you $20 for them, that's fine. Because that's literally 4 times more than what I spent for them. Because I spent like $5 for 4 of them. What I did find out, though, is where we're moving, they're going to be having a community sale that weekend. The weekend we're moving, they're having a community sale. And I just was like, oh, hell yeah. Let's do this. I was like, do you want this poster? Go for it. Do you want this collection of Hobby Hollies? Do it. Do you want this tote bag? Yes. We'll see. It'll be a crunch, but if I can pull out all the stops and figure out what we're gonna sell. I mean, has anybody gone to a garage sale lately? Do they do Cash App or do they do money? Thank you guys so much for stopping in tonight. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. You guys, my dream is coming true. My dream was my dream became my goal, and now my goal is my reality, you guys. I've wanted this for so long. Jeff and I have been working for this for so long. So many nights eating mac and cheese. So many nights eating ramen. So many nights not spending money. When I can't wait to show you guys my home. You guys are gonna be like, yep, that looks exactly like Kate. That looks exactly like Katie. And you're gonna be like, yeah, it looks exactly like Kate. Because it looks exactly like me, you guys. It's awesome. It's so awesome. I can't wait to show you. I'm so excited. But it's like, it's hard though. It's hard to do all this stuff. It's hard to move. It's hard to pack. It's hard to, whew. But we're like at our journey is at the very, very end of the toothpaste. You know, like when you crumple up the toothpaste to get the very, very, suck the last little bit dry out of the bottom of the tube. That's the process we're going right now. So we're all extremely pressed. And so we just have to get through this moment. I already know what I want to do for Halloween. I already know my Halloween costume. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly who I'm going to dress up as. I'm going to have trick-or-treaters. We're going to give them American and Canadian candy. It's going to be so awesome. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Your dreams become your goals, and then your goals become your reality. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I walked into a grocery store today and I saw the patio and the outdoors summer stuff, and I was like, I'm going to have an outdoor summer stuff soon. That's going to be me. I'm going to be looking at this like, oh yeah, the patio needs a new lamp. Oh. It's awesome, you guys. It's awesome. Hi, Goobs. Goobs #1 fan. Hi, Goobs. Welcome in. Welcome to Kate's Plate Live. This is a live podcast, different things I think, say, like, and do. And if you think, like, or say things as well, you're welcomed. Everyone is welcomed here. I don't know what you love, but I'd like to talk about what I know. Thank you for joining me. I'm so happy to have your company. Goobs, I'm about to head out for the evening, but I'm so happy that you're here. Make sure if you're here, please like and subscribe, at least like. I'm a little channel, but I'm trying to do big things in the world. Kenny says my channel is growing and next is to find a girlfriend. Fair enough. One foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. Let your life lead, not your heart. Let your life lead, not the heart. If you want to find somebody, Kenny, and we've talked about this before, but if you want to find someone, Kenny, let your life lead, don't let your heart lead you, let your life lead you. Yeah. Lyle Dog says, where are you moving to? I will let you know as soon as I can. But to a very fantastic place. What I mean about let your life lead you is what you're doing right now, Kenny. You're making friends, you're going to church, you're letting the Spirit lead you, but you're also making your own decisions in the way of I'm going to go to church on Sunday. I'm going to be there for Anna. I'm going to be there for Shelly. You're here on my stream. You're here for me. So that's life leading you. So if you let life lead your way, then someone will be like, look at that confident guy. Look at that guy letting his life just like lead him into happiness. I'd like to talk to him. I'd like to get coffee with that guy. I'd like to at least get to know him. Do you know what I mean, Kenny? That's what I'm talking about. You gotta let life lead the way. And that's what happened to me. I mean, my husband and I have been a couple for 19 years. But I had no friends. I had no best girlfriends. I had no friends when we met. Nothing. I had nobody when I met him. But I was letting my life lead the way. I went to go see movies by myself. I went to go out to eat at Outback Steakhouse by myself. Why not? Why not treat myself? I deserve it. I work hard. I'm sad all the time. Like, I want to cheer myself up with a steak and a bloomin' onion. Why not? So I sit alone and people look at me like, let them judge me. You know, let them judge me. Let them think what they want to think. I'm just going to be the happiest clam in the sea. And that mentality is going to make you extremely shiny to the right person. And I promise you. It's a challenge. I mean, it's hard. I went to go see the Simpsons movie by myself. That was difficult. But was I really happy I went to go see it? Absolutely. I went to go see the movie Hot Fuzz by myself after going out to eat at Outback by myself. Did I have to like kind of suck up my gut and just be like, let's do this? Yeah, a little bit. But was that great for me? It was, because it instilled the confidence in me that I knew that I already had, but I wasn't showing it. And as soon as I started showing that confidence that I can be independent, the confidence that I'm leading my life. I'm not letting my heart lead my life. My husband was like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi." And we've been dating ever since. Daddy. KVC says, "Sup, Kate? By yourself?" That's what your mom said last night. Nice. How many years what? Kenny, what's a CCW license? But Kenny, that's the right mentality, sir. That's the right mentality. We do things for ourselves. We don't do things for others. We do things for ourselves. And then other people come in our lives, and then we meld those things together. Oh, 19 years. It'll be 19 years. I was a child bride. I was married off when I was 6. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, okay. All right, Kenny. All right. Yeah. Get the license, go through the training, all of that. I'm not a. That was a joke, Patty. I was not a child bride. I was definitely legal when I was married. Or at least that's what the church said. And they made me. They gave me away. No, I'm just kidding. No, I went to church after I got married. Oh my god. That's not true. I'm a liar. Not that big. I'm not a liar. Well, I lied about that one thing. So I lied about one thing ever. Bruh. Well, Daddy, if you like me, go ahead and double tap the screen. If you like what you see, you want to follow me, please hit subscribe. My name is Kate. Welcome to Kate's Plate Live. I'm in the current process of moving from one place to another. This is why I only have my cool lamp. This is my cool lamp. This is my staff. That's my cool lamp. But we like to talk about pop culture and movies and television and some hot topics. Like I said, I'm not a prude. Just don't be rude. But I just like to hang out and talk. I like to have conversations. Fair enough, Kenny. Get the safety courses. Get the license. Get the safety. I'm not against anyone's Second Amendment. Could it be adjusted? Perhaps. That's a conversation for another time. But that's Kate's Plate thinking. I said perhaps. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Yes, we were very young. But it just worked. And he's really fucking hot. And he thinks I'm really hot. So it's nice when you think each other when you guys think each other, when you guys think each other is hot, it helps. It helps at least. Oh no, he's not just hot. He's my everything. He makes me laugh. He's funny. He's smart. He's so freaking smart. I just like him a lot. He always makes me laugh, and I make him laugh, and when he gets excited about things, he talks with his hands, He's like, so every, like, oh my gosh, and this, and then oh my gosh, and then oh my gosh, and then oh my gosh. It's like really sweet to see him talk with his hands because he gets so excited. He's a bae. That's fair. Daddy, I'm assuming you identify as a male. I mean, it's different for everybody, I mean, are there some times when we're in the car and I look at him and I'm just like, what am I doing here? Less than 5 times, more than 2. That's all I gotta say. But that I mean, that's a fleeting thought, that's just a stupid little thought running through your head for like a second because you're just like annoyed or pissed off. But it's also, I mean, it's important. I mean, we're not without our, I mean, we don't like have a lot of like brush ups. Not really, not anymore. I mean, once in a blue moon about things, but no, like when you see couples that never fight or never get mad at each other, they're not gonna last. Those couples will never last. You gotta, air things out. It's like a wound. You can't just keep a wound covered forever. You gotta open that shit up a little bit. Do I look like a chick? I don't know. No, not. I don't know. I can't see your picture. No. You're just like this little dot with fluffy hair. Well, I mean, it's like, it's not for everybody. Like, I mean, like, it's Pride Month. I can be gay. Like, I'm bisexual. And, like, I knew that before I met my husband. And, like, we've had full conversations about that. But, like, for me, like, it's not about orientation. It's about, like, do you want monogamy or do you not want monogamy? I feel like a lot of people are forced into monogamy. And they don't really want to just be with one person. They say they do because they want to appease the person they're with. Because no one wants to be like, no, I want to cheat on you. unless like you're open to that type of like consensual relationship, then no one wants to hear that. But it's like an everyday thing. It's like you're not you can't be with someone for 19 years and not so what I like to say about relationships what I like to say about relationships is that you never it so imagine you and your partner happy as ever, holding hands, walking through the woods, okay? Tra la la, walking through the woods, and you're looking for a home. Hypothetical fairy tale home, okay? And you find this really nice looking house from the outside. And you're like, "Oh my gosh, let's rush into it and get into it and let's live here." And the other person's like, "Okay." And you guys rush into it and live in the house that looks really nice from the outside, and then you realize everything inside is broken and nothing is right, and you're the most miserable person living in this house. Actually, there's two miserable people living in that house. That's a failed relationship. That's a relationship running into something that was already built. Now, there's another couple walking through the woods holding hands, tra la la, and they find just a flat piece of concrete in the woods. And they're like, "Oh, we found a foundation." And the couple decides to build the house together, aka you guys decide to make and build the relationship together. So if Johnny has a skeleton in his closet, well, you know what? Jane is going to help him make that closet, and they're going to tuck that little skeleton in that closet together. So no one's going to be afraid of that skeleton if it ever pops out. I always think about this as a relationship, because this is what me and my husband did. We had to walk through the woods together. We fell in love when we were teenagers, but we couldn't get married as teenagers. And if we had been married as teenagers, this shit would not have worked. 19 years later, it works. But that's because we had to go find something and build it together. He knows all my skeletons. He knows all my secrets. I've told him everything that I'm ashamed of, I could possibly be afraid of. He's also been there for it, because for 19 years of my life, he was there. So I always think, like, when you think about when you want to enter a relationship with someone, don't go find the most nice looking house on the block. Go find a big patch of nothing. Build it together. Build your relationship together. Because you'll never be afraid. You'll never be scared of walking into your partner's life. Oh no, Daddy. Oh no. I'm older than him. By like 2 years. Nothing crazy, but I've only dated one person older than me, and I wasn't like a big fan. Well, I mean, it's common sense. If you guys move into a house that's already made, it's gonna be falling apart halfway through your relationship. If you build a house together, aka if you build your relationship together, then you're gonna know exactly what needs tending to in the future. Oh no. Well, Daddy. Feels weird calling you Daddy. Sorry. It just does. Well, Daddy, no. We've been together for 19 years. Again, we built this house together. Like, if if we both wanted to have online relationships with people, we built that corner of our house together. So, I mean, there was about 2.5 years where I spent the majority of my time in a karaoke bar, making out with so many girls in the bathroom. Did I tell my partner about this? Absolutely I did. At the time, no. You make it's because we met so early, we already edited we already factored that in. We're like, look, we're monogamous as a couple, and I'm not gonna date anyone else. But like, be like, I definitely made out with this girl drunk when I was at a bar. And he's like, okay. Try not to do it again, please. But like, I'm 21 and he's like 19. You know what I mean? Like we're children trying to figure out this experience called being alive. We did a really good job so far. And I knew that I've always had like a really like I had like a party girl, sexy party girl part of me. And I just was like, before I get married, I'd like to experiment with this. And my partner was like, go ahead. Okay. Just don't bring anything back. Basically, he just was like, don't bring anything back you don't want to. You know, like STDs or anything. And to be honest, I only like had experiences with women. Because like I wasn't interested in any other guy except my partner at the time. So you budget it in, you figure it out. 20 years in the future, here we are. And now we're like, I'm the most settled down girl you've ever seen. I make dinner and I like to make tea and I like to YouTube stream and watch Daredevil, and I'm so tame. Well, if I wanted to try something, then if I ask, then it would be a conversation. But I don't want to try anything anymore. I used to. Like 13, 14 years ago. Yeah, absolutely I used to. But again, I was very open and honest. I just was like, I don't ever think, like, I kind of really want this. I want this openness to go be a drunk at the bar and do karaoke and then go home with my best friend and smoke beep and spend the night. Like, I wanted to be wild because I knew we were moving. We were moving together soon. So I was like, I gotta get this out of my system. I need to get this out of my system. And boy, howdy, did I. I sure frickin' did. I am just an innocent housewife right now. I am. And I'm really actually really happy about that. I am. What was the change for me? Why don't I feel it anymore? Because I got it all out. I got the kissing strangers at the bar out. I got the drunk driving out. I know, I'm sorry. Please forgive me, God. And the police. This was like over like 14 years ago. I got the smoking cigarettes out. I got the smoking Mary J out. I got the going over to sketchy people's houses and watching Breaking Bad out. I got the going out 9 o'clock in the morning, getting breakfast after staying up out off of an all night vodka bender out. I got it all out. I got it all out. Because, and I wanted I wanted it all. I wanted to experience all of it. So I never felt in a position where I was like, man, I wish I had that one party night. Or man, I wish I had that Halloween party experience. Or man, I wish I drove drunk with a guy in the pouring rain who didn't have windshield wipers and he didn't have any lights on. And I was like sitting in the front seat just thinking, well, I'm going to die here. We're going to go pick up our friend, but I'm going to die here. That's fine. We're either going to go pick up my friend or I'm going to die on the road. And we go to this restaurant and we pick up our friend. 3 hours later, we go home. I go back to my car. I pick my car up. I drive to my house. I watch the Addams Family on television. I fall asleep on my couch. Like, I have stories like that for days. I mean, this is one reason I'm doing this podcast is because I lived a very extreme life between the ages of 20... The ages of 23 to 25. The last birthday I spent in my hometown, you don't even want to know what I did. You wouldn't even believe it. Meow, meow, meow. No, it was great. It was a great time. It was a great time to be alive. And I was really happy that I put myself through that because I wanted to just get it out of me. But no. No, I can't, like, I don't live that way anymore. Oh, Kenny. I don't know, I just was like a really good kid growing up. And when I got out of high school, I just wasn't anymore. I just couldn't give a shit. Aw, Kenny. Remember, confidence in yourself will attract confidence in others. Confidence in self attracts confidence in others. And confidence in others attract you guys together. I don't know, like once in a blue moon I think about like here's the thing. If I was still up to that lifestyle, I'd be dead or in jail. Because I would have moved on from booze and MJ to meth to fentanyl to heroin to just the hard shit. That's the progression of what happens where I'm from. I grew up in a real small rural community. Like, going to the bar was like the only thing you could do other than like hard drugs. Okay, here's a fun story. I was going to save this for another time, but I'll tell you now. Me and my best friend at the time, after getting out of the karaoke bar, walking home, because couldn't drive, walking to a friend's house. We walk in, I don't even know if I can tell this story on YouTube. I'm going to get kicked off. We walk to his friend's house. His friend's house, I've known this person for years. From like elementary school, middle school, high school. Like, we had the same bus route type of, I know who this person is. Walk into their house. Walk into their creepy drugged in. Just like any movie you've ever seen. Just creepy. All the windows are boarded up. There's one guy in the corner who's not gotten out of that position in 8 hours. Walk in, sit down. We're there to hang out with Smoke. Again, I'm gonna get so arrested. And he just like looks at us. I'm not gonna say the word, but I'm gonna say the letter, and you will get it, okay? We're just like there just to like sit. We're drunk, obviously. And we're there to hang out, and pass the pass. And he just like looks at us and is like, "We have M. Do you want any?" Just like if he was like, "We have soda in the fridge." He's like, "We have some M. Do you want any?" And I've never done any of that mess. I will fucking never do that mess. Because I already have too much of an addictive personality. I'm not sending myself into hell. And we just look back at him just like, no, we're okay. I should have stood my ass up, gotten out of there, and just ran. But no, I sat there for the next 3 hours talking about the same thing over and over. Every conversation with these type of people leads to aliens. Aliens, conspiracies. I have guns underneath my couch. It's just crazy, insane stuff. No, man, we were just there to hang out. Do some pass, hang out. We walk in and just like seriously, just like offer if they were like offering us like pound cake. We have some pound cake. Do you guys want some? And like I had to like check myself because I just was like, did he say what I think he said? Because it was only one syllable. Oh no. I think he said what he... I gotta start like a live stream diary of all of my stories in a row. I have so many. God. One time I stepped through a nail in a house that was being renovated. Like a house from like 1987 that was being renovated. I stepped right through a nail, right through my foot, just like Jesus type of shit. Don't know how I didn't pop anything. It didn't hurt. Didn't hurt the next day, didn't hurt the day. It went through all of the muscle, didn't go through any tendons, any veins. I was the luckiest person I've I remember I'm not going to tell you the rest of the story because I got to save that for another one. KVC, The Chronicles of Kate. I like that. K, though. Chronicles with the K. I have so fucking many. It's not even funny. I went through so many pictures today that I had in storage since I'm moving. So cause I just want to like get rid of anything heavy before we get out of here. And, man, I don't talk to anybody from high school. I talked to like 2 people from high school. I went through pictures of like their wedding, prom pictures, all of that mess, you know? And I just was like looking through them, I just like looking at them, just like, I have no idea who you are anymore. This picture is like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, 20, 21 years old. I don't know you. And here's the stranger thing. You don't even know me, but I have a picture of you in my storage. Now, what's that? Any spicy pictures? No. That's another good... Oh, man. KVC, that's another really good story. The one time I did send a spicy picture in high school... That's another one for the books. The Chronicles of Kate with double K. I like it. I'm feeling that. I found pictures of my aunt and uncle and my mom. All right, so what should I order? Should I get Taco Bell or White Castle? I have 3 more days of living like this. I'm gonna use them. Oh, KVC, you gotta come back for the story. Not only did I... Woo! This was in, this happened in 2006. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I usually tell people that I'm old enough to know I don't have to answer that question. But for reference, I'm almost 40. Pretty close to 40. 40 years old. I just look young because of trauma. Yeah, I know. Don't go telling people. I like when people think I'm young and stupid and I don't have responsibilities. So don't tell anyone. If I find out you're telling someone, I will be very mad at you. Very mad. Someone's on ice for 10 seconds. Fudge. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, everyone. All right, I'm going to publish this, I promise. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to Kate's Plate. Thank you for being a part of Kate's Plate tonight. Everyone take care. We'll talk soon. I don't know when. I don't know when. I don't know how. But we'll figure it out together. Thank you so much. Stay safe. And as always, party on.